I'm having a very difficult moment trying to think of what I need to say, but I'm going to do it anyway because it is important to me to be able to say this. One of the things that I have been so adamantly insistent upon doing. If anything seems weird to you all, I just want to explain that I have a traumatic brain injury, a very severe traumatic brain injury. It has completely changed my life, completely. A lot of people say that they wish they can go on a 360, 360-degree turn, but that is turning completely around and facing the same direction that you were coming from. With me, my life has been on a 180-degree turn. You know, 180 degree means that it's facing the opposite direction now. Everything is completely different from what it was before. Very difficult for me. As far as being linguistic, able to speak properly, knowing the right thing to say, the most professional thing to say, the most intelligent thing to say, the way to say it, how to put it. I struggle with that now. Most of the time when I speak, it doesn't come out the way that I intended to come out. In my opinion, it sounds, I don't know, not uneducated because what I'm saying is not stupid or dumb, but it's not properly spoken the way that I want it to be spoken. And most people that look at this will not understand what I am saying and how I feel about that unless they are familiar with the problem that I am facing. Traumatic brain injury. One of the saddest things in the world to me. Actually, I believe it's the worst thing in the world to me. You know, I don't believe that there's anything worse than having traumatic brain injury than having AIDS. You know, AIDS is about the only thing that I can consider that may be worse than a traumatic brain injury. But as far as the way a person can think and behave when he has AIDS, that is you know what I'm saying, he can make the proper decision, have the proper thinking method after that. With a traumatic brain injury, you cannot think properly. You cannot even speak properly. You cannot even speak the way that you want to. Everything comes out completely different, completely wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I'm 33 years old. For most of my life, I have been a very hard worker. You know, the first job that I got was when I was a teenager, before I turned 18, before I turned, when I think I was about 16 years old when I first got my first job. I'm 33 now. From age 16 to until I was involved in the wreck, I have always worked. Some of the worst and most difficult, hard jobs, and some of the best, highest paid jobs. You understand? I was even in the process of starting my own business. I actually had the building for my business and everything laid out, the plan to go ahead and get it in action. The same month, the same day that I had the accident, I was in my office trying to make sure everything is prepared. Name of my company was Connection, Quick Connection, because I did everything with technology as far as cable TV, satellite TV, internet from any provider, cell phones, etc. Anything that was to do with technology, I had something to do with. But now I'm unable to do any of that because that involves being able been able to speak right, been able to function right, been able to handle yourself right in public. And I'm not able to do that anymore. Just to give a rundown of what I go through every day, you know, I sleep, I try to sleep as long as I can so that will shorten the amount of time in each day that I live through. You know, it's like everything that's going on with me, I don't know, it's really sad. It's sad to the point where, hey, I've never felt suicidal in my life, ever. Never, ever, ever felt suicidal in my life. You know, there has been times where I've said things about not wanting to live anymore or dying, but honestly, I had no intentions of doing anything like that. Now, I think that suicide will be the best thing for me because I feel it would be relief. It will not. It will cause me not to go through what I'm going through now. It'll just, in my opinion, it'll take me out of my misery because to me everything is misery. I have two children. My name is Rashad Jabron Chapman. Rashad Jabron Chapman. My son, his name is Jabron Rashad Chapman. You understand? My name is Rashad Jabron Chapman. His name is Jabron Rashad Chapman. I gave him my whole name in reverse because I wanted him to be considered a second me. That's how I raised him. That's how he grew up, knowing that me, his father, is always here for him, his son. And also, I would like to say the way I'm speaking, as far as having problems, knowing what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it and which way I'm going to say it, that's a problem now. Nothing comes out of my mouth the way that I really intended or wanted to do. It's a struggle. It is a very difficult struggle for me to, I don't know, for me to be able to maintain. You understand? I have been maintaining for basically a year. If anything, a month or so short of a year. And it's been very difficult. Suicide? Oh no. Never really thought of it. Has never been a part of my life. But now, I feel like suicide will relieve me of the torment that I'm going through in this situation. Person that can't do anything. I take that back. I can do things. You understand? I can go to the bathroom, use the bathroom, make sure I flush the toilet, wash my hands when I'm finished. Simple things like that. But as far as productive things that a person would have to do in everyday life to support himself, to grow and develop, oh no, I can't do any of it anymore. Can't do any of it anymore. The main thing, something else that worries me a lot about the situation is my children. It's difficult. It is so difficult because, I was, in my opinion, I was their savior. I was protecting them from anything bad and making sure that they had everything that they needed to have to keep themselves happy. Son is 8, daughter is 5. So they're my life. Um, I don't know. I really didn't do a difficult job. Excuse me. And it's things like that. Me saying I really didn't do a difficult job. No, that is not really what I was thinking or what I was trying to say. What I meant was I really didn't do a good job at this video and this publication, but I went ahead and did it just because it has been bothering me, bugging me that I needed to speak out in public as far as what is going on with me and everything, that I'm going through. It's an embarrassing situation to me. I am so embarrassed that I hardly want to be around or seen by anybody. Embarrassment. You know, I look the same. No problem with the way I look. I look the same way I've been looking for my whole life, or my whole life as an adult person. But as far as the way I function, what I can and what I can't do, no, it's to me is warped. It is it's like it's all mixed up, and a lot of the pieces are spilled out of the cup, or it's like I don't know. To me, it's like someone put their hand in my head, in my brain, and mixed my brain all up, grabbed a handful of it, and took it out. I say that because I have lost so much of who I am, and nothing is fitting in the right way. It's a bad situation, you all. You know, I ask for prayer because I believe that is the only thing that can help me, the only thing that can fix me. Medication and anything else that a person, um, a medical professional may give me to fix my situation, it's not gonna happen. It's not possible. With the injured brain, there is no way you can go in and mend and fix and reform their brain to be the way that it was before it got injured. Sad situation, you know. But what I do appreciate is who is there, who is here for me now while I'm going through this. Because you know, if it wasn't for anyone being here for me, I really doubt that I would still be living. Because tormenting myself like this, oh no, it's difficult. I just stay strong, you know, because I understand that my beautiful children, my precious children, will have a hard time dealing with that if I was to allow it to happen. You understand? I can't even work anymore. I have worked for so many years. Hey, I was a DirecTV satellite installer, DirecTV salesman, earning so much money installing the satellites on people's houses, selling it to them, getting a person hooked up with the internet, whether it's from any provider. I was able to do that. Now I can't work. I can't earn any money. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird because I look the same. I look okay. But as far as ability to function properly, that's completely tossed, completely turned. But this was just a a video that I just wanted to put out there. Next time I do a video, I'm gonna make sure it's a lot better plan. I'm gonna have things written down that I want to say, that I feel about certain things, because I see now just saying what's on my mind and going through it, trying to put it out there, it doesn't work right. A lot of things that I wanted to talk about, that I plan to talk about, I'm unable to remember them. You know, I can't, I can't get it, I can't get it processed in my mind right and output it through my mouth. If that makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, whoever's going through what I'm going through may understand why I said it the way that I said it. But you know, I will talk to you all sometime pretty soon. I'm gonna make sure that I have so much planned to say. I'm gonna even have it written out to where I can look at notes so I can stay on track with what I want to say, because I feel that's important. Without that, I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, I appreciate y'all time, and I'll speak to y'all sometime pretty soon.